am so excited. Oh, I am so happy. I have had my day. This day today, I have had my day made. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Okay. Calm down. Breathe. Cool and collected. Alright. Remember earlier on my video where I opened the box with my Happy Planner from Becca? Okay. Yeah, I forgot for a minute why I was telling you that. It's come back to me. Okay, remember how I had somebody Skyping me in? It was Tammy. Okay, so when I got through opening the box and making the video and all that, I got on with Tammy, you know, again on Skype. She had to call me. For some reason, something's messed up about it. I called her first, and she could see me, but I can't see her. There is something going on there with that I don't totally know. It's weird. So we had to get off, and she called me. So when I called her, I couldn't see her, but she could see me. So we got off, and she called in to me. And, hang on a minute. Sorry. Sorry. Becca's just typed. What? Yeah, okay. Sorry, y'all. Becca just typed me in a message on Skype and I answered her back. Okay. Where was I at? What was I saying? Literally, I cannot think what I was talking about. I'm too excited and happy. Ah! Okay. I'll get it in a minute, y'all. Hang on. I gotta get my mind collected here again. Oh, I blew my paper off the table. Hang on a minute. I got to go under. I'm back. Okay. I can just see him dying laughing right now. He was watching. Alright. I can't get under control. I can't get under control. Alright. Now you know how much I've missed you. Okay. Okay. Seriously, where was I at? So me and Tammy got back on Skype together. Okay. Now remember me telling y'all that Albert was going on a side carpenter job. I gotta get my breath to be able to tell y'all the rest of it. Okay. Cause I'm gonna lose my breath again. Okay, the job that he's doing is in Hattiesburg. And Hattiesburg is where a certain someone lives. And works at, well, he may live in Wiggins or somewhere around about, but he works in Hattiesburg. Okay, so I was on Skype with Tammy, talking with her. See, I share a phone. Everybody knows I'm doing this for his benefit in case he is watching, so he'll know I share a phone with Albert, a cell phone. So he's gone with the phone, of course, Elizabeth's home. Thank God, I'm so glad she was home. Oh, thank you, Jesus, for letting Elizabeth be off work today and be here. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Oh. Okay. So Elizabeth comes walking back here in my room with her phone. And she reaches out and she hands me the phone, and I'm Skyping with Tammy. Poor Tammy. She didn't know what in the world was wrong or what was going on with me the way I was acting. Bless her heart. I'm so sorry, Tammy. But I was just so excited and happy. Okay. Okay. So Elizabeth walks in with her phone and hands it to me. And so at first I didn't know what she was doing. I said, what? You know, I thought she was trying to show me something. Then when I looked at it, I seen Dad. And so I knew it was a phone call for him. Okay, I thought he was just calling me and wanting to say something to me. So I told Tammy, you know, I was Skyping with Tammy. So I said, hang on, Tammy, I gotta get this. It's Albert. So I took the phone from Elizabeth. And Albert said, he said, all you walkers are the same. I didn't know what in the world he was talking about. And I said, why? Or something like that. And I really didn't get, he might have not have said that just exactly like that because I couldn't really hear good. I heard a lot of noise in the background where he was at over the phone. And it's always, you know, hard for me to hear good on the phone anyway. So I said, why? Mama, can you imagine what I heard next on the phone? Oh, I'm so happy it made my day. I'm so happy and excited. I heard the words. Here they come. Are you ready? Beans and potatoes. I died out laughing. I was so excited. It was Fabian. Hey, Fabian, if you're watching this. Okay, calm down. Calm down. I am just so excited, y'all. I'm so happy. He made my day. He made my day. You just don't know. Oh, Fabian, if you're watching this, you just don't know how much you made my day. Unless you're watching this video. Okay. Let me calm down. Let me get my breath back. And then I'll tell y'all the rest of the story. Oh my word, we're already almost at 8 minutes long. There ain't a bit of telling how long this video's gonna be. Okay. For those of you that do not know, and y'all think I am retarded and have lost my mind right now and crazy, I went Looney Tunes, because you don't know what in the world I'm talking about or why I'm acting like this. Okay, hang on. Oh my Lord, he had me laughing good again, Mama, on the phone. That's why I said poor Tammy, and she didn't know what was going on. I can hear her over here on Skype saying to her daughter, what's going on? Who is that? headache. Okay. Give me a minute. I'm just so happy. I'm just so excited I can't help it. So I thought this would be a fun video for y'all. Okay. Okay. For those of you, once again, who don't know, Fabian is my cousin. Oh, I've not seen him for years. I've not heard from him for years. I miss him so bad. I want to see him in person again. Fabian, come see me, please. Oh my goodness. Wait till you hear what all he was saying and had me going and laughing again. I can't help it. Okay. I'm crying, y'all. Okay. Oh. Lord, I can't stop laughing. I'm sorry. Fabian is my first cousin on my mama's side. He is my Aunt Jackie's son, my mama's sister. They were walkers. So that's why Albert was referring and saying, all of your walkers are the same or something like that. Whatever he said. I didn't really catch exactly what he said. Okay. So, Fabian is 2 or 3 years younger than me, I think. But me and him were like this when we were little kids growing up. We were like this. He stayed at my house all the time. He would stay weeks at a time with me. And I would go stay with him sometimes. But it was mostly, I think, he would come stay with me. And so we had fun. We played. And for some reason, I don't know why, but for some reason, he has always been able to make me laugh. Like, I ain't never laughed. Like nobody's ever laughed. Oh my God, he is just so funny, and just him talking and saying things, and he won't crack a face, and I'm just rolling and laughing and loud and cutting up at everything he says. Oh my God. So, he's just always been fun to be with. And I've thought about him a lot. You hear me, Fabian? I have thought about you a lot. I searched you on Skype, hoping to find you. Yes, I went to your Facebook. You got one, but you don't use it. He loves to go in hiding, away from all his kinfolk family, and just abandon us and stay gone and not get in touch with us. You heard me, Fabian? I'm mad at you for that. But I'm so glad you called me today and talked to me. You made my day. Say, you made my day. Okay. We're at 14 minutes already. I don't care. I don't care. So. Now, I know y'all are wondering, Why in the world was the first thing he said to you on the phone beans and potatoes? And why did that make you die out laughing? Oh my word, I'm hurting. I'm gonna have to go get me some water. Okay. Whew. We have got this. Hang on, I can't help it. Oh God, help me to be able to tell them this story. Please, Lord. Okay. It's silly. It don't mean a hell of beans. Okay. Seriously. Breathe. 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 Alright, Cheri-Ann, you gotta stop acting stupid and silly and get the story out so you can have a short video, please. Thank you. It's a running joke between us. Don't laugh. I don't even remember. He even asked me that one time years ago when we met up after him being abandoned us for a while. He asked me, why did we get started doing that? What started all that? And I said, I don't know. I don't even remember. I remember somewhat about it. But not really sure. So when we was little, he was at my house at one of the many times that he had come and stayed with me. And Mama had fixed something to eat. Seemed like there was a lot of adults there. So his mama might have been there, you know. I know my mama was, and probably even my Mama Walker. She lived with us. And I'm thinking, you know, that all the adults was in the kitchen at the kitchen table. Mama had fixed something to eat and we were all eating. So me and Fabian had our plate in the living room at the coffee table, and we was sitting on the floor up at the coffee table, and that's where we were eating. Well, Mama used to always get this can of the little round potatoes, a can of potatoes, and open them and heat them up. She would season them, you know, and that would be one of our sides with our meal. And I loved them. So she had some at this meal that we were eating. And now that I come to think about it even more, it seems like that because they were such little potatoes, they were cute to me. They were little and round and white, so to me they kind of resembled an egg. I think more of it is coming back to me now. Fabian, maybe this is how it all got started. So I liked them so much like that and thought they were cute that, you know how kids do. I think I liked to call them bird's eggs and pretend like I was eating bird's eggs. Do you remember this? Is it coming back to you, Fabian? If you're watching this video. And the reason I keep doing that, y'all, while I was on the phone, I made sure I told him I was on YouTube now and that I had, and You better be watching my videos now, and you better leave me comments under it too. You heard me, Fabian? Excuse me. So, I would call them bird's eggs. So, we were eating, and I told Fabian, I told him, I said, this is bird's eggs. We're eating bird's eggs. And we must have, I do not remember the beans part, but we must have undoubtedly had beans also. And so, when I told him that we were eating bird's eggs, he said, he was a little meanie, and he said, no, we're not, it's potatoes. And he probably just went on to say, we're eating beans and potatoes, you know. And that's kind of what I'm thinking. I may still have it wrong, but I'm thinking that it's something like that. Fabian, if you are watching and any of this comes to your mind, if you remember anything else, I would love to know. Please tell me in the comments below. I want to keep in touch with you anyway, even if I have to through YouTube video comments, please. Okay. So, us being kids, we would argue back and forth, okay? That, oh my lord, this video is good. Yep, I'm already on the second video, 1 minute and 38 seconds in. The second video, yep. And it's probably, it may end up being 3 or 4 videos, so I'm gonna have to put them up in parts. I'll have video 1, video 2, video 3. It's gonna take me forever to get them up. YouTube's messing up again, and I'm still working on trying to upload yesterday's videos, and I'm gonna upload them so I can get today's uploaded, and then all these, and I'm gonna hurry up and get them up. Okay. So being kids, we started arguing back and forth, you know, and I probably said, no, it's bird's eggs. We're eating bird's eggs. I like to call them bird's eggs. And then he would say, no, we're eating beans and potatoes. So we probably argued back and forth for a little bit, and then for some reason, he was being mean again to me, and he just kept saying beans and potatoes. He started getting on my nerves with beans and potatoes, saying it all the time. So he said it one more time, and I reached over and bopped him on the head. So, back then as a kid, because I had done that, you know, it's just kids playing. That's how we do. This would have been a great Shades and Aids storytelling if I hadn't already done it. But I know I ain't done it like this, so this is gonna be the best one. And I may put this in Saturday Shades and Aids storytelling after all. Okay. Don't get it started again. No. You got a story to tell. Shut up laughing. Oh. Okay. So, where was I at? Okay, being kids, so after we got through eating, of course, it just kind of like continued. So he would run, and he would say beans and potatoes, and I would chase after him, and when I got to him, I would bop him on the head for saying beans and potatoes all the time, because he was aggravating me. Well, it just kind of, you know, turned into a game, and we just kind of kept up and continued doing that. Okay. For some reason, I don't know why, but it's all him. He's the one that's kept it up. But I'm glad he has, because it's so fun. So, he leaves, you know, from being at my house that time. So when he comes back again, something makes him think of that. I probably had forgotten all about it until he said it, and then I remembered, so I continued my part. So he remembered, and he would just up and say beans and potatoes, and I would start chasing him and bopping him on the head. So I mean, every time after that we got together, he would sing beans and potatoes, and I would run and chase him and bop him on me. Even as adults, up till today, just a little bit ago, every time we seen each other. I remember one time that it's always that I ain't, since I've been an adult, we used to see each other and almost live with each other when we was kids. Now that we grow up and become adults, he abandoned me. And it's years in between each time that I see him, and then when I see him, it's only for a short little bit, or whatever. So, it had been a long time since I'd seen him. One time, okay, thanks, Sherry. Don't forget. Years ago, my girls was real little. We lived in Vicksburg, Mississippi. My mama lived in an apartment in Mount Olive. We had come up to see my mama, so we get to my mama's house. It had been years since I'd seen Fabian again. So we walk in Mama's apartment, and there he is. And what do you think? He looks at me and he says, beans and potatoes. I walk right over to him, and he's tall now, so I actually had to jump up to reach his head to bop him on the head. And then here a while back, I'm saying that it's been years again since I've heard from him, but really and truly, here a while back, not too long ago, before today happened, Albert had to go back to Hattiesburg for something. I wasn't with him. I was here. And so when he comes back home, and I go meet him at the door, he's walking in, and he's got his hand behind his back. And when I open the door and he walks in, and then he backs up and he says, hold on a minute. And I didn't know what he was doing, and I said, what? And he said, somebody gave me something to give to you. And he looks down and he waits a minute. So I'm just standing there waiting on him. And then he pulls it out slowly from behind his back, and as he's pulling it out, he says, and he told me to hand this to you. He hands me a wall calendar. And he told me to hand this to you and step back. So he steps back after he hands me the calendar. The person told him to step back because he was getting out of reach, because it's what he would have done. But he said he told me to hand you this and step back and say beans and potatoes. And I died out laughing. Because it was Fabian. He had given Albert a calendar from his workplace and told him to give it to me and say that. And then today I got to talk to him on the phone. Yeah. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. So that's the running joke with us. So like I said, Elizabeth brought the phone in here, handed it to me, and poor Tammy, I was Skyping with her, and she didn't know what in the world was going, what had happened to me and why I was acting like that. And so it's Albert, and I say hello, and he says, "Oh, you walkers are just alike." And I said, "Why?" And then I hear beans and potatoes, and I died. I probably busted Fabian's ears. I'm sorry, baby. Okay, so that's the running joke, and that's why I'm so excited and happy, because my long lost cousin talked to me on the phone again. And he's still doing the running joke that I love. Don't ever stop doing that. Oh, that reminded me, by the way, speaking of, we talked for a little bit. Poor Tammy, she was just sitting there watching me and waiting for me to get through talking to my cousin on the phone. I'm sorry, Tammy, but I hadn't spoke to him in a long time. Oh my goodness. So, he was talking to me, and then he started laughing. He said, me and you is gonna be 80 years old, and I'm gonna be singing Beans and Potatoes, and you're gonna be chasing me and popping me on the head. And I loved it. Y'all can just imagine. I laughed. Again, I told y'all, everything he says that comes out of his mouth when he's talking to me, it's just so funny, and I died laughing. Then he went on to say, now this one I didn't get. Like I said, it's hard for me to hear things on the phone. Fabian, I am sorry if you are watching this. This last part about the funeral, I didn't get every little thing, but I knew what you was referring to. What? I'm making a video. What do you need? It's my daughter. And when I got the video on, she don't want to speak. So anyway, what was I saying? Made me forget. It's hard for me to hear on the phone sometimes, and I didn't get every little thing that he said this time. But he went on to say, talking about at his funeral, he's going to be laying there in the casket, and he's going to have this whole long line. And it sounded to me like he said of his kids. I don't know why. Is he you plan on having more kids, Fabian? That's why I thought, you know, I don't know exactly. Or he may have been, since I couldn't hear every little thing, know exactly what he was saying. So he might have been just saying all the kin folks, but I thought he said kids. Anyway, and he was talking about, you know, being in line to go see him at the funeral, and then there's something about me. Either I was going to be bopping all of them on the head, or I'd be bopping him on the head, or something. I didn't, like I said, I didn't get it all. But I couldn't help it. I knew what he was talking about, what he was referring to, and when I heard him say his funeral and the line of people, I couldn't, I lost it. And so I died out laughing. I was just laughing the whole time. So I didn't get everything he said, but I knew what he was saying and talking about. The beans and potatoes and bopping on the head part. It's gonna bad, say it's hard. No, baby, at your funeral, there ain't nobody gonna be able to see you, because I'm gonna be bent over on your body and I'm gonna be crying. You better not die before I do. I'll be so mad at you, I'll bop you on the head. I love him to death. I miss him so much. I want to see him in person again. Matter of fact, I told him I loved him. Told him I missed him. I told him how I'd been thinking of him, trying to find him. And I told him, I said, I wished you'd get in that truck with Albert and come home with him. And he said, okay, I will. But then, you know, he won't. He was picking. He went on to say something else about the truck. Something about it wouldn't hold all of them or something. I don't know. Anyway, like I said, I couldn't hear that part real good either. But oh man, I would love it if he would drive up out here and come see me. Oh my goodness. We need one day, Fabian, we need one day to plan if we don't ever get to see each other again in our life before we do die, because you know we are getting old, son. We need one day that we can just plan, and it needs to start early in the day, and we need to just take that whole day from morning till night for ourselves and just spend the day, talk, memories, play games. Oh my God, that would be so fun. I would love that so much. We need to plan that and do that. Say please. Okay. Alright. That's my story. And I'm sticking to it. And I hope y'all have had fun and enjoyed listening to my story. Oh, I'm just so happy. I'm not going to be able to concentrate to do anything else today. Oh my goodness. Albert, thank you so much. I know you'll watch this video eventually. Thank you so much for going by there and for calling me and putting him on the phone. Okay. Oops. It's time to go. The laughter is taking a turn. It's gonna become tears. I am out of here until next time. I'm done and gone, toodaloo.